as you develop vibrational awareness, first and foremost with yourself, you're going to be able to read the energy of other people and situations so much easier. But basically, this is one of the biggest holes I've had, many people have, in their mindfulness practice, is the multidimensional mindfulness element of vibrational awareness. It means, where are your thoughts leading you into different realms of frequency? For instance, if you think about conspiracy, a lot of the times I've noticed with me, it will bring me into a lower frequency domain. I'll be able to feel that in the sensations in my body when I observe my body. If I'm thinking about conspiracy theory, if you want to call it that, in a negative, pessimistic way. Versus when I think about the thought streams which align with ascension timeline, how I notice my body lightens up and moves into a higher frequency domain. It all comes down to studying vibration. When you study vibration and you study lower vibration, oddly enough, it can really, really help you out. So when you're aware of shame, guilt, apathy, fear, victim mentality, addiction, lack, anger, irritation, frustration, when you're aware of what those feelings feel like in your body, and you're able to really observe those frequency domains, and you're able to observe what types of thoughts resonate with each one of those feeling spaces, then it's amazing how good your vibrational discernment can get when it comes to tuning into other people. You can even feel it from far, far away over the phone. Or you can even feel it from looking out a window into the distance. Somebody walking their dog, you can sense the frequency domain they're occupying. And you can even feel it from a text. So it's so powerful to develop this multidimensional mindfulness, this ability to feel the frequency first and foremost of yourself, and then that will just lead you to be able to discern that better with others. Because there's an element of people, and I saw a couple posts today, somebody posted about this very same thing. There's an element that people will sometimes occupy. And I've done this because I've been a positivity addict before. I've done a lot of work on that. We're still working through it. I'm trying too positive. But it's sometimes people will be occupying a lower vibrational frequency domain and then have a front. And all the words and everything they're saying is going to be positive, but the energy is going to be communicating shame, guilt, apathy, resentment, bitterness, victim identity. But if you ask them about it, they will say, no, everything's fine. Why would you ever assume that everything is not fine? Because everything is fine, because I feel perfect, because I'm a child of God, because blah, 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 blah. And you're like, okay. And so people do this. And I have done this, hopefully not that bad. And what the difference is when you can actually occupy an authentic frequency domain without a front. Meaning when you're sad, you're fully sad. Meaning when you're happy, you're actually fully happy. You're fully authentically joyful. Like every bone in your body is lighting up. Then that feels really wholesome. So that's the space I've kind of had to go to, because I realized positivity addiction, if you want to call it even toxic positivity, it really doesn't work long term. It just doesn't, it doesn't really work even short term. It's just kind of like a mental band-aid and a way to dissociate from the uncomfortable vibrations that you're actually carrying. So better to actually feel those things. It might seem like vulnerable. It might seem like you feel a little bit weakened in that moment. And maybe in the past you didn't feel safe to do that because you were with people who, didn't love all parts of you. But as you re-own these aspects of yourself, then your emotion can become total. That means when you are sad, you are totally sad, and it becomes complete, and it's actually oddly fulfilling, enriching, raw. And when you are happy, when you're joyful, you're actually deeply, wholesomely happy down to every cell of your body. So this all comes down to vibrational awareness, actually being able to sense within yourself, what vibration am I in? It's not as simple as high vibration, low vibration. That's the classic simple binary, but it's much deeper than that. It's about feeling, okay, maybe there's an overall frequency that I'm in right now, and I can feel that for me, but I can also feel that there's more underneath. And I'm aware of that right now, even for myself. I'm aware that there's multiple layers to what I feel, and that's okay. And it's okay. I would rather be aware of the parts of me that are hurting or that are apathetic or that feel guilty sometimes than to not be aware of that and then just have a front that I'm always okay. So ultimately, the real key I'm giving you here is being aware of what vibration you're in is better than just always trying to be positive, always trying to be in a high vibration. Because here's the crazy truth. We're always navigating vibration. So it's not bad to be in certain vibrational spaces. Each vibrational space has a lesson for us. And like literally every human has experienced anger, has experienced sadness, has experienced shame and pain, embarrassment, and joy at some point in their life. So this is part of our journey. So it's good to be aware of what vibration we are in. So the last piece I just want to hammer, this was the thing that I said at the beginning, is basically notice what type of thoughts will you have that pull you into a certain frequency domain. So when you notice, oh my goodness, through your sensations in your body, there's like a feeling of unease right now, whatever it might be. And you can tell this is lower vibration. Higher vibration will be well-being and thriving. Lower vibration will be unease and coping. And you can feel there's some kind of unease within me. Then quickly check in what types of thoughts are corresponding and resonating. What has been on my mind right now? And you can start to really paint a beautiful picture of the patterns of how vibration works through your vessel, your unique vessel. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what leads to ultimately cohering your energy field, which means your thoughts, words, actions are in alignment. So what you think and what you feel and what you actually express to the outside world is as congruent as you're able to make it in that moment. So I love you so much. I want to send you so much good energy, and I'm out for now. This is lesson number 1 on multidimensional mindfulness.